we're going to look at a few word problems that you can come up with. I call them math stories, just so it looks more fun. So let's look at Archimedes, who is a famous mathematician. He was born in 287 before Christ, so he was 75 years old when he died. What year did he die? So if you imagine a number line that would represent this situation, so we have our year 0 and 287 before is negative 287. He was 75 years old when he died. So there's 7 years that passed, and so what year did he die? So the operation you have to do is minus 287 plus 75. You have to figure out the answer to this. So you see that I have more negative than positive. So if you imagine your counters, you would have 287 red counters and 75 blue. So you have to find the difference between 287 and 75. So what you can do is you can calculate it here on the side. Find the difference between that. So the difference would be 212. And because we have more red than blue, it would stay in the negative. So our answer would be negative 212. If you look on the number line, you see that I have to start at 287 and go back 75. That's why we're taking away 75. And it stays in the negative because we have more negative here, so our answer has to be negative. Let's look at a different type of problem. If you're taking an elevator from the parking lot, which is 2 levels under the ground, and you want to go up 13 floors, so on what floor will you end up? So this one I'm going to use a number line, but more a vertical number line. So imagine this is the ground level, and the parking lot is 2 under the ground level. So it's here at negative 2, and you want to go up 13 floors. So where will you end up? So you can represent this by minus 2 plus 13, and you have to figure out where you're going to end up. So you can see that here I have 2, and I have to find what's missing there. So I really have to find the difference between 2 and 13. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. We already did 2 here. I'm going to put 2 here. So what's left here? So we're going to be doing on the side 13 minus 2, and that's 11. So because I have more positive here than negative, my answer will be in the positive. So my answer will be 11. So you would have to answer, I will end up on the 11th floor. You can also see it like this, 13 minus 2, because remember when you have addition, you can, it's commutative, so you can switch the numbers around. So it's the same thing as 13 plus minus 2. So that's another way of looking at your answer. And the last problem is about temperature. So imagine you're in Charlevoix during winter, and these are the changes for the temperature. So on Monday, the temperature is negative 12. On Tuesday, it dropped 5 degrees. So on Tuesday, we were at negative 12, but it dropped 5 degrees. So where are we going to be? So you can also represent it like this if you want. So you're adding a drop of 5 degrees. So imagine you have 12 red counters, and then you're adding 5 red counters. So altogether, you're going to have 17, and they're all going to be red, so that's going to stay negative, okay, because you have negative plus negative. So you're just adding in the red. For Wednesday, it says that it went up 6 degrees. So we were at minus 17, and it went up 6 degrees. So imagine you have 17 red, and you're taking 6 blue to eliminate them. So really what you want to do is, give me a second, I'm just gonna put some more here. So what you want to do is 17 minus 6. You want to find out what's the difference between 17 and 6. And so that difference is 11. And because here you have more red, so your answer is going to be negative 11. Don't forget your degree Celsius. All right, so have fun working with some math stories.